How do seeds become plants? It's amazing that beautiful plants grow from teeny tiny seeds that you plant into a pot or into your garden. Plants start their journey as tiny seeds. Seeds come in different shapes, sizes, and colors. They can be very small as a grain of sand or as big as a pea. Each seed has a special job to do to grow into a new plant. But they all are made of three parts: the outer shell, called the seed coat, the tiny baby plant inside the coat, called the embryo, and some plant food from the embryo, called the endosperm. The seed coat has an important job. It covers the entire seed, protecting the little baby plant inside and keeping it from drying out. The seed coat also has super sensing powers. It has special chemicals in it that can tell when the seed is in the right place to start growing. For example, the sunflower seed and the pumpkin seed in your trail mix can sense that it is not safe to grow. After all, seeds cannot grow surrounded by chocolate chips and raisins. So, while they're in a bag in your hands, it's like they are asleep. They are still alive, but they are dormant or inactive. Some seeds can stay like this for hundreds or even thousands of years. So, to get started to understand how seeds become plants, here we go. Every seed needs water, the right temperature, and the correct amount of light. Once the seed has these three things, like when it's planted in some nice wet soil, the embryo or baby plant gets the signal to start growing. For plants, this growing process is called germination. First, the seed coat lets some water through to the embryo. But the embryo needs more than just water if it's going to grow. It's a good thing there's a whole lot of plant food inside the seed. Until the plant can make its own food from sunlight, which it will need leaves to do, it relies on the endosperm for energy. It's like the baby plant has its own bag of snacks. So the embryo keeps growing and taking in more water until the seed coat cracks open and the embryo kicks out a kind of foot, but not at all like your foot. The first part of the seed comes out. That part is called the root. The root always grows downwards no matter which side the seed is planted. A seed can actually tell which way is up and which way is down. So the root pushes deeper into the ground as it looks for more water and minerals to feed the baby plant. Once the plant is all grown up, those deep roots will have another job. They'll help keep the plant from falling or blowing away in the wind. But soon after the first baby root finds its way into the dirt, another part of the seed pops out, this time in the opposite direction. This is called a shoot, which has the stem of the plant and a few leaves. It pushes its way through toward the sunlight. Once the shoot breaks through the soil into the open air above, we say it has sprouted. Now the plant doesn't need endosperm anymore because it can make its own food from sunlight. With enough water and sunlight and the right temperature, this young plant will continue to grow and develop, getting bigger and growing more leaves until it's an adult and can produce its own leaves. And this is how a seed grows into a plant.